Kwesi Gohar, Gambia. I'm in Gambia, West Africa. I tell my story. The last live that I did, I said that I really didn't have the energy or the desire to really be on YouTube like that. However, I did make a promise. I made a promise to people that I would come up here and be more available because it's definitely needed. You know, over the past years, the movement has not been what we all expected it to be over the past few years. We just it just turned into something that's really no one wants to be involved in, and I use the word movement lightly. It's not really a movement. It's just a bunch of people from the U.S. and the UK and the Caribbean that's coming over with the same type of mentalities that are causing problems. And it never stops. I mean, it never stops. I mean, it's so much. Our people have so much going on that we really need to focus on sending the youth over. We should focus on sending the youth over because, like I said, we got a lot of problems. I mean, YouTube now, like I said, YouTube is definitely not a place where you should be trying to gather information as far as truth and things like that. I was watching a video earlier today and I posted it. A snippet on my community page, and it talks about narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths. You really have to look at that. I've always spoke out about the mental health situation in our community and how we need people who are dealing with mental health to step in, but nobody want to get involved with these types of situations. But as a community, we should. However, we don't have a community. A community will not ever exist amongst Black diaspora. It will not exist. I've seen the best of the best, and I've seen the mess that that comes out of our community, and it's universal. It's already known. Uh, in any case, the movement won't stop. It's such a divine movement. I have this beautiful picture in the background. It's such a divine movement, and we got to understand that the universe will have her way, and things will happen, but we'll have resistance. We'll definitely have those type of resistance. So as I said, a lot of YouTube is a lot of I was watching the video. Seldom do I go up there, but I was watching a leader, so-called leader of the movement, and it's largely for entertainment, hugely for entertainment. Susan Jane, what's up? How you doing? When I got up here, I was thinking about you and other brothers out there that you know that want to connect and want to be able to see people who are really here being successful. Convert narcissism, worse in our community, riddle with it, enemy. Well, yes, it's in our community. It's in our community, man, and we're dealing with some things, and uh, but all of that stuff can be avoided. Everybody will have their chance, so the universe makes sure that everybody has a messenger, everybody has a deliverer, every community has those in the community that could raise the community. But in our community, it's far too many people who are just mentally ill, mentally ill. Yeah, so I've been struggling whether I should get up here or not because I don't even want to be a part of anybody's, their insecurities and, them, just because I come on and I have a nice shirt, it's offending people, or, I come up here and I'm speaking the truth. Of course, it offends people, you know. So, and it's not worth it for me. It's really not worth it, you know. If I'm doing something, it has to be some. Okay, peace, family. We came back in. I'm a, I'm about building. Of course, everybody, you can get yours. Most people can't get theirs on their own, but anybody that's an entrepreneur, business owner, or make money. Yeah, I can come here. I can come to Gambia, and it's hard to make money here. But if you have some money, you can build a house and stuff like that. That's not really a major accomplishment. You know, our role is to come and be able to secure ourselves by way of empowering our community around us, and that's how we become sustainable, by going into communities and empowering those communities. And I did a survey and we talked about, should you get married, is integration the best way, and through marriage. And that's definitely the best way. A lot of people that chose that over other methodologies where people are just coming in and they're doing other things. And as we know, there's a lot of deviant behavior going on as far as sexual behavior. And that coupled with it just undermines the whole concept of pan-africanism. It's not pan-africanism. It has nothing to do with it. It's just largely, like I said, people coming over here to have fun, sex tourism, and trying to exploit the market here. Business is very hard here. I was going to speak on that, but I'll speak about it now. I had multiple businesses here that did not do well. We did the poultry. We had poultry multiple times. This year it was devastating for poultry because of the war, and there was no feed. There was no feed. A lot of birds died and things like that because of the war in the UK, the Ukraine. You know, uh, we've tried other businesses here, and then it's not even that the business couldn't make money. It was people destroying the business. You understand? The businesses, when we did the B&Bs and things like that, those made money and had potential to make money. And then it was the community. Everybody is pretty much trying to make money for themselves. Everybody is trying to make money to take care of themselves. That's their dream, but it's not sustainable. What it leads to competition. It leads to a lot of grouping of a lot of favoritism, and just an overall bad situation for those who are coming to the market that's oblivious to what's going on here. So the movement, the real movement is, like I said, it's a youth movement. Our time is fleeing, our time is short. So the young people, we have to encourage them to come over. We have to support them in coming over and integrate into society. It'll be far more better for them to come and to integrate, as opposed to trying to flood these countries with a bunch of people that are extremely emotionally and mentally damaged from their time in the U.S. You know, a couple of years ago, like I said, I don't support the repatriation movement. You know what I mean? I denounced that a couple of years ago because of what I saw personally take place with us and the people that we had that was motivated to come in and do some things. All of that was compromised. And then you have like individual what like somebody that's been here for years and years and years, and like there have to be some type of screening. They have to, like I said, everything that the community need, a community directive. I did another survey on my page about what's needed in order to bring the community together and some type of code of conduct for the community. But none of that will ever be executed. None of that will ever happen. It may happen in a small group, but as far as governance, as far as what's taking place in these different countries and people that's there, they would have to be, like I said, it's not going to happen. It's better for us to go into cultures and adopt the culture. That way we cover the biggest void that we have, and that's the lack of identity. So a lot of people are doing DNA and looking to see, what tribe they belong to. I mean, that's a great idea. Like me, I didn't feel the need for me to go out and do a DNA. I was like, wherever I go, where I lay my hat is my home. And when I go there, I'm gonna go as a black man. I'm not gonna bring all the baggage that I from the West, and that's what I did. So to date, over the past, people who've been here a decade or more, they're saying, of course, things have definitely changed due to this whole YouTube and the individuals that came over earlier and pretty much use YouTube to scam and exploit the repat market. There's people coming in all the time that's disappointed because they cannot, you know, uh, close and execute. They were sold pipe dreams. They was sold bad land. They was thrown into bad situation, and all of this came from the diaspora. But we have a tendency to support those who are the most dangerous to our community. Because of our mindset. We have a dangerous consumer mindset. So anyone that's coming and that's promoting that, we are going to support it automatically and find ourselves in a bind, and that's going to happen. And we've seen that. So in terms of, a game plan for somebody, I think I made the post here, should you still come to Gambia? I would. I would. It's paradise here. It's peace here. But you're gonna have challenges. You're gonna have but if you stay yourself, that's what I've been doing mostly, since last year. I've really just just been staying to myself, focusing and and things like that. There's things that's obvious that's going to come out, as we go through different processes, but I don't care to share that or put that out there because that's, we got to be able to talk about things that's going to help us grow as a community. Keep talking about old things and, just keeping up a negative. And, that's not the work that we need to be doing. So, well, I mean, like me, I'm fulfilled. I have things that I'm doing and, building on this end. But when I look around me, yeah, so Gambia is no longer a place that, for me, that I feel comfortable, and it's largely because of diaspora, people from the diaspora that's here. And like I said, it's cool. The best thing probably is not to even know anybody. When you go in and just be oblivious, people that's not on YouTube, they are getting the experience. They, indirectly they may be affected. Depending on how much negative we'll continue to bring here. However, the best experience is probably not knowing anyone. I heard Go Black to say. I heard many other people come and say, we shouldn't group together as a community. We shouldn't. We should come and we should integrate into the society through marriage, through adopting a family. If you're already a family, and your family dynamic. I spoke with sisters in the past, and they said, "Hey, I want to come over. Me and my husband coming, but I want to live according to our original culture. That's a beautiful thing. This is a place where you can come and you don't have to feel like you have to conform to the society, the overall society, and you can come and you can be free as a sister. The sisters." And the brothers, we've been through an extremely traumatic experience, extreme traumatic. No other race has, or people have their whole identity erased from them for generations. We speak our enemy's language. We dress their dress. We celebrate the holidays and the culture, and at the same time, we're fighting to be independent. But we can't be independent without having our own culture. So and that's where that's why we're coming back to Africa, and we're adopting cultures. We're adopting cultures. So in doing so, a vast majority of the people are coming for the commercial repatriation aspect. They can live for cheaper, they can get a house here, they can start some type of business. you know um so most of 80% of the people are coming for commercial aspects. A very small percentage of people are coming to really free themselves from the Western, the matrix system, matriarch model. You know, we need a strong male leadership in our communities. We need, we got too many brothers and young brothers who are going through such crisis that, you know, they're killing each other, you know, they're killing themselves, committing suicide. Even on the streets out there, when the brothers go out there, I call it, they say death by cop. I say death by thug. I see my brother go through it. He was out in the streets so long, and he was shot on two previous occasions over 15-year span, but he could not give that life up. And he had so much anger because our father wasn't there. He had so much anger, and he was like, hey, he's going to inflict it on the world. And he did, until eventually he got so tired that he got himself in a situation where he lost his life. And that's the story of America. That's the tragedy of America, that we're so fatalistic, and we're so without hope, that our communities are are dying off. So I wanted to get up here and just speak with you. I'm almost at the 20-minute mark. I can't do the 3 hour thing. I have a family to take care of. I have other things that I need to do in my peace zone. But however, I wanted, and I'm continue to make the commitment to get up here and just speak on some positive ideas of what we need to do. So should you come to Gambia, you'll definitely come to Gambia. And like I said, just integrate into the society. Mass Quasi, go hard, Gambia. Peace. Thank you for watching. Till next video.